Hi there, everybody. This is a video tutorial to help you put together your persuasive essay. At this point, you have filled up that table, and now you're cutting and pasting from there onto a Google Doc. So here's where you have your document, and you want to have these things up on top. This is the format, just to remind you of it. Top right, you need your last name. Capitalize that, space, and the number 1. The following pages will have last name 2, 3, 4, etc. On the left side, you want to have your name, teacher's name, the class, and the date. So look closely at all this format, and this is all double spaced. From here, you go to the title. The title is 2 lines. The first one is clever, separated by a colon there, and then the second line is factual. The first letter of the major words in the title are capitalized. The font is 12 all throughout. Make sure you indent your paragraphs by hitting the tab. And the right side, the margin is not straight up and down, it is ragged. It's the default setting. Okay, so these are just basic MLA formatting things. Now let's move on from here. Okay, so this is new for me, so bear with me. We now are in this first paragraph, and a couple of quick things about this here. Let's see here. Get the tool. All right, so here you're going to start off with a story, followed by somewhere in here is going to be a real straightforward statement that is your thesis. Let's see if I can do all that here. Okay, right there, one clear sentence. Following that is a clear listing of the 3 ideas that will now be throughout your paper. What are the 3 reasons why you are for this particular issue? Okay, so from there, let's go now into let me move down a bit. Again, this is all new to me, so bear with me. Okay, from here we now go into the first body paragraph, and see if I can maybe do this here. Okay, so the very beginning sentence there includes the first reason, a restatement of the topic, and then what is that reason. Following that is lots of evidence. Okay, let me just highlight this here. Okay, so all of this is evidence that is supporting this first reason. And then at some point, you will be having a quotation in here. Every paragraph should have a quotation. So just to highlight this a little bit here, here's sort of the quote. So a couple of things, remember that you need a comma to separate who says it or the setup to the actual quote. Remember these quotation marks before and the end. There is another video I've made that will tell you how to make these citations, so I'll leave it at that right for now. Following that quotation, you do want to have, let me scroll down a bit, you want to have your own words following it. And that repeats itself all throughout here. Going now to the next body paragraph, and let's see if I can highlight this as well. Okay, so the first sentence here, we've worked on this for a while. You say the second reason, you restate the topic again, and then what is the reason? Now, a higher level, rather than say the second reason is, you do that transition. You take some idea from what came before and link it up to what's upcoming. But at the very least, structure it like this. Following that is all that we've done before, and that is lots of evidence in here, and your quotation in here, and following the quotation is more of your commentary on it. Once again, all of this here, this citation, is explained in the other video. So from there, it is pretty much the same. Let me scroll down here where you have your third reason around here with a word like finally, or the third reason, restatement of the topic, say what the third reason is, say something about it, then you have a quotation to support that, follow up with your own words. Now, what's a little bit different about this, we practiced it a bit before, is this counter argument paragraph. And let me put a box around it here. Is this going to work? Yeah. So you're giving some some sentences to what the other side might be saying. So you acknowledge that here. It could be just one particular issue or one particular reason. Maybe it's a couple of reasons. But at some point, you refute it. You go against it here. And what you will want at some point is a quotation, most likely. And I've done that here. And then follow it up with your own commentary on it. Following that, we go to the last paragraph. Again, this should all be pretty familiar to you by now. This is the concluding paragraph. The concluding paragraph, I'll box right here. It has a signal phrase in conclusion. It then is going to say what the topic is, and then the three main reasons. So look at what I've structured here. You do want to try in here, like we've done before, to use a dash. Here, I'll circle the dash here. And a reminder that the way a dash works is you have the main, the general idea before it, like this. In this case, it's reasons. And then you list them in here. The cost, the attractiveness, the academic success, and then you resume the sentence after it. Following that is, let me focus on it here, is a last sentence right here that in some way refers back to the beginning. So in this case, you start with a story, you want to end up with some reference to that story. A reminder that you do want to get a colon in here, a dash, a semicolon, and what did I miss there? Colon, semicolon, dash, and a hyphen. That's right. Okay, so just to get some practice in here for that. Now, the last thing you need in here is this works cited page. So because I have a whole other video for that, I'm not going to say anything about it. Just that you need to have it. It looks like this. Go to the other video to get the details on it. Okay, hopefully this helps you out. Bye-bye.